Hey everyone, it is Bobby
and Cedric,
and we are Aging Grateful. And today's video, we're gonna break it down. What does it cost us to live in San Miguel de Allende?
You know it's expensive, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what everybody say.
Okay, guys, so here we are, bearing our souls to you guys. No, but we're being trying to be transparent about what it costs us to live in San Miguel de Allende here in Mexico. And we want to start out with stating that we actually have been doing a lot of budgeting. Mm-hmm. While we've been here in Mexico, well, before Mexico, but being here in Mexico. And we're gonna try something that we saw from another YouTuber. Shout out to Picky Girl Travels the World. And she talked about her not budgeting.
Yeah, I think officially it's called the Unbudgeted. Some people call it the no budget. And we talked about it after we saw her video. And the first thing we said was, well, being married, that's probably going to be a little bit harder to implement because
there's two of us.
Just
the two of us. There's actually three of us, but yes. Yeah. So we were trying to see if it's something that could work for couples. And so we're going to do our best to try this out. So we've been doing a little bit of it. But before we dive more into that, we do want to share with you what it costs us, right? What our monthly expenses are, and then share with you going forward why some things are omitted in this analysis of our monthly budget. Right. And so we're going to begin with our rent costs, because usually rent is the highest thing that you'll be paying, right?
Yeah, pretty much most of the time.
Yes.
I hope.
And so we actually are renting the property here, and it is currently costing us how much, sir?
$1,085
in US dollars.
US dollars.
And so that is what we pay per month. Now it might fluctuate a little bit because of the conversion.
We actually pay in pesos, so it can fluctuate.
Yes, but on average about $1,085. For rent. And for internet, we pay per month $45 United States dollars, USD.
Yeah, and that's for fiber, internet.
Did he say fiber?
Yep. Okay. Fiber, 300 megs, plenty of internet. So we got that covered. And
then we have gas, which our gas is $25 USD a month.
$25 for the gas. Then the next is our water bill, which runs about $10 a month. And then we have our electricity, which runs about $35 a month. Now remember, we paid like $700 something in TV.
I think y'all saw that video. If you have not seen that video, please go back where we thought we were going to pass out for a $700 US dollar electric bill. Yes. But right now we're currently at $35 a month. So.
And then the phone bill is $15 a month for the Mexican phone number with unlimited talk and text. I think it's like 6 gig a day or something like that. So.
And then we have water delivery. So we actually have our water delivered, drinking water and water to cook and stuff with. And we get that water, which is different than the water that we pay for the house. So that actually is $10 a month as well for water delivery.
Yeah. So that equals a grand total of $1,225.
Yeah, $1,225 USD, and that is our monthly budget for our expenses here in San Miguel de Allende.
Yes, and that is our core. We call that our core
expenses.
Expenses.
Yes. Now, notice that we did not include in this budget analysis, our like food, Uber or transportation, we have not included that.
Entertainment.
Yeah, entertainment or any incidentals, because we are going to, again, be working with the unbudgeting or non-budget. So those items will just be what we will be working with after we pay for these necessities, these things that are important to us now or are needed. Now, another thing that's important to us that I do want to go ahead and add into this budget is that we do save.
Yes.
And that comes off the top.
Right off the top. Yeah.
And we save $1,000 a month.
Right off the top.
Right off the top. And so, if you want to add that into that budget, that's $2,225 a month.
And this is just our savings. It's not, has nothing to do with our investments or anything like that. So this is just straight savings right off the, you know.
But we wanted to share with you guys our real cost of living here in San Miguel de Allende.
Yes.
And for those of you who are Patreon members of ours, you'll get a tour of our place here in a little bit. We'll have that loaded into our Patreon account. Please go ahead and support Patreon at Aging Grateful.
Yeah. So now the way the unbudgeting works is once you take care of all your core things and whatever your priorities are that you want to fund, the rest of the money just goes into one big pot. There's no longer, we're not itemizing anything anymore. We're not itemizing the Uber. We're not itemizing the food and things like
groceries.
that. And the reason why we thought this would be a challenge with being married is because if we just say we have this lump sum of money left over in an account and it doesn't matter what we spend it on, you can't do I know a lot of people do, we used to do as well, it's like if you're going to spend over $100, then, you know, we need to at least talk about it, you know, so we'll know it's coming out of account. Well, that's not going to work, because if we just, let's just say we got $1,000 and we made this pact that anything under $100 or over $100 we'll tell each other about. Well, if you're spending $95 every day, you don't have to tell me about it, right? So then when I go to get something and all the money's gone, I'm like, what happened? You're like, well, it was only $95 every time I went somewhere. So
I didn't have to let you know.
Right.
But so you guys, we're letting you in on our trial run of this unbudgeting, because as a married couple who has a child still left or a teenager still left in the home, it's something that we're going to be working through, right? Yeah. We pretty much, and we discussed this before we filmed this, so I'm just regurgitating our conversations and we're letting you in on it, is that a lot of times we do things together. We are just that couple that does that. Like with our community, everything is really based community oriented. So if we go out, we're usually going out together. Yeah. If we're needing something like some type of clothing item, or our daughter needs something, we're usually together, or we at least talk about it.
Yeah.
So.
And I think what helps too is in Mexico, most cash is king.
Yes.
So a lot of times what we'll do is we'll go take a whole bunch of cash out of the ATM, and then we'll just.
Not a whole bunch.
We'll just have that. So it's not like we're in the U.S. and we're swiping debit cards every time we go anywhere. So we have cash, and then we, you know, it makes it easier.
Absolutely.
If you know what I mean. So if you're going somewhere, if you and the ladies go somewhere and we got cash, and say, oh, well, how much cash you got? And that's what we normally have. How much cash you got on you? Because I'm going here. Oh, I got, okay, well, let me get, you know, 200 or 300 pesos because I'm going to be here. So
yes. So
that's kind of the communication that we have, and it's been working. I mean, this is the first month we tried it, and it's been working. I mean, and it's kind of, to me, I don't even think I've mentioned this, but it's kind of less stressful trying to keep track of these categories. You know, especially with food and stuff, because that's a big one, right? When food, because you have a budget for food, or, you know, a certain amount that you're going to spend on food, and then something comes up, or somebody's having a little get together, so then, you know, it might cost a little bit more than you really want to spend at the last minute. So this, you don't have to worry about any of that.
And I will say from our previous videos that you guys have watched, again, if you haven't, please go back. We did have our prior budget where we even talked about our categories for our food and groceries were separated. We had them in a separate account, yes, all by themselves.
Yes.
So this is new for us. This is what we're trying. It's part of our pre-retirement planning. Planning for retirement and seeing what works best. Guys, there is no one size fits all to any of this. We're trying this out, as probably some of you all are as well. And so we're gonna report back and we'll see how this works.
So far I'm liking it.
Yeah, so far he's liking it.
So far.
Because the guys go get tacos at night.
Yeah, but
but anyway, so if you found this video helpful or if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and like and subscribe and comment.
Yeah, hit the notification bell.
Yep, hit that notification bell so you'll know when our next video comes about. And any last words, sir?
That's about it. Go unbudget them budgets.
Go unbudget them budgets.
We'll see you next time.
Hey, and if you guys have any questions and more questions about our budget, let us know in the comments.
All right.
Bye.
Peace.